Welcome to Blinded by Science, a podcast appreciating all things science. I'm your host, Anthony Nanfito, sci-fi writer and educator. But for this podcast, you can think of me as your science ambassador. I'm fascinated with the scientific process, the knowledge it reveals to us, and I want to share my appreciation of it with the world. Now, let's get to the science. Hey listeners, here's a quick episode for you. First, apologies for the gap between episodes. This past month I've been suffering from some health issues due to the rising AQI in Chiang Mai. However, that's a topic for another episode. In this bonus episode, I want to share my excitement for this week's phenomenal news that NASA's Perseverance rover successfully landed on Mars. I think this is amazing for a number of reasons. First, NASA launched this mission back in July of 2020 after the COVID pandemic was in full swing, and then continued to monitor its operation throughout the 9-month journey for the spacecraft to arrive at Mars. It's no accident that the rover was named Perseverance, and considering the state of the world, it seems an apt name for it. As impressive as all that is, I am most impressed by how this SUV-sized rover was landed on Mars. Perseverance is the sister rover to Curiosity, which landed on Mars in August of 2012. It's a similar design, but it has some new equipment, including a laboratory to test for signs of life, as well as a collection for soil and rock samples, which will be later returned to Earth on a later mission. As with the Curiosity rover, NASA had to take a different landing approach than with previous landers and rovers. After separation from the spacecraft that carried Perseverance to Mars from Earth, the module entered the Martian atmosphere protected by a heat shield. As it approached its landing destination, a parachute is released to slow down the craft, and the heat shield is ejected to engage the next state of descent. With the heat shield removed and the parachute apparatus disconnected, the next section of the landing module engages 4 pairs of rockets, which allow the craft to hover and fly above the Martian surface. They guide the rover to its landing destination, in this case, the Jezero crater. During this process, the Perseverance rover is lowered down from the rockets via a set of cables, which create what is called a sky crane. Yes, this SUV-sized rover is dangling from a set of hovering rockets that maneuver and lower it to its ground-based destination on Mars, very much in a similar way that we use helicopters here on Earth to maneuver and deliver supplies. For example, think of those helicopters that fight fires by carrying those large pouches of water. In this analogy, the pouch of water is Perseverance and it's being landed on another planet, instead of being dumped over a raging wildfire. What's really astounding is this entire process occurs in a window of about 7 to 10 minutes, and NASA has no contact during this process. That is, it is an entirely automated process, and they don't know until the rover has landed and sent a success signal that it is a successful landing. That is insane. Talk about a high-pressure and high-anxiety period of time. With that in mind, you can understand why we see those videos of team members at NASA literally leaping with joy when there's a successful landing. In this case, after $7 billion spent, a 9-month journey, and 7 minutes of terrorizing communication blackout, it is really great to receive the message, "I landed," from the rover. I offer all of my congratulations and admiration to NASA and the Perseverance team members who helped construct, maintain, monitor, and land this impressive piece of human engineering. And I, like the rest of the world, eagerly await the countless videos, images, and discoveries this rover will make. Cheers to you all. If you want to check out the full details of Perseverance entry, descent, and landing, then check out the NASA link in the description. There's an animation where you can see the entire process, a full detailed written description, and images and graphics. That's it for this bonus episode of Blinded by Science. I have more full episodes planned for y'all, and I can't wait to share them. And with the success of Perseverance, you'll probably find some bonus episodes regarding the study of Mars. Until next time, I wish you all the best, take care of yourselves, and stay curious. Thanks for listening to this episode of Blinded by Science. This podcast was created by yours truly, Anthony Nanfito, using Anchor.fm. The theme song is Crimson Fly by Huma Huma. The logo was designed by myself using the app Over with image credit to nasa.gov. If you liked what you heard, subscribe to the podcast on the YouTube channel Nanfito Space, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. To support the show financially, learn how to subscribe, or listen to previous episodes, visit anchor.fm/blinded by science for more details. Until next time, I encourage you to find the science in your life and share it with me on social media. You can find me on Twitter at wordsbyfifi. Tag me in your posts and show me the science you've discovered. This is Anthony Nanfito signing off, and remember, stay curious.